What's up, badass Blade and Soul fans? Combat power is your overall strength within Blade and Soul Revolution. The higher your combat power, the stronger you are. Therefore, you want to be as strong as possible to be able to do PvP matches, dungeons, or to show off to your mama. So there are two different type of combat power attributes. The first is attack power, and the second is defense power. Each of these are separate aggregates and do not affect each other. You could focus strictly on one or the other. That is totally up to you, your class, and your build. Now, I'm not going to focus on AP, attack power, or DP, defensive power. Instead, I'm going to cover how to obtain combat power in general. You can decide on what you want to go for. Be sure to stay tuned throughout the entire video, as you are bound to find important information that will help you on your journey. Before we get into the good stuff, I know you want to show your mom your new combat power increases, but you also need to go smash that subscribe button as well as the like button to help out the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Alright, now that you've hooked it up, let's go get to the juicy good stuff, combat power. In this video, I'm going to cover all the ways to gain combat power as well as some tips and tricks to help you along the way. And if you want to do a little fun side game, you can count how many times I say combat power. The quickest and obvious, and yet most important way is through the Forge. The Forge allows you to enhance your weapons and accessories, as well as change the substats to better suit your class and increase their potency. Lastly, you have the opportunity to increase the strength of your soul shields here. You also have the ability to gain combat power from your outfits, pets, passive and regular skills, skill badges, contribution, Codex, gems, as well as Hongmoon Arts. Now that is a lot of different areas to gain combat power. I will timestamp each section in the description as well as the comments section in case you're stuck, curious about a specific one of these, and want to come back and check it out later. Again, if you have any additional comments, tips and tricks, or helpful information, or just a question about combat power, be sure to drop that in the comment section down below. And with that being said, let's dive right in. Up first is the Forge. Enhancing your gear in blade&Soul Revolution is a bit tricky. Enhancing your gear is one of the best ways to increase your combat power, so we will start here. Enhancing weapons and accessories requires different enhancement stones. Enhancing weapons and accessories is guaranteed until level 5. Level 6 and higher have degrading success grades. The higher your level, the lower chance of success. Your weapons and accessories also come with a durability level. These degrade every time you fail an upgrade. If a piece of equipment is at 0 durability and enhancement fails, it becomes damaged. Damaged items cannot be enhanced or traded until they are repaired. Quick tip here, always upgrade your gear until it is broken or degraded or damaged. You can use similar gear with similar levels to repair the gear. Broken gear doesn't lose combat power, it just cannot be upgraded further until repaired. Special options will unlock when superior grade or better equipment is enhanced to plus 10. This is the goal to shoot for initially for those additional bonuses. Alright, so now that you understand that, let's move on to Reforging. Reforging allows you to undergo Reforge options to obtain new random stats. The number of Reforge options differs based on the equipment grade. You can tap on a piece of gear in your inventory to view details and see its Reforge options. You will need Forge Stones and Silver to Reforge. There's two types of Forge Stones, normal and fixed. Normal Forge Stones are used when all Reforge options are being changed. Fixed Forge Stones are used to lock a piece of equipment stats when you don't want to change them. So if you do a random Reforge on your gear and get a SS or even a SSS rating and you want to keep that Reforge, you can fix that one slot in place and can continue to Reforge the other stats until you get a piece of gear with the stats and grades that you want. This will increase your combat power based off your Reforges that you use, and the substats for these Reforges affect combat power differently. Reforging your gear is crucial to customize your class. If you want to go all attack or defense, it is totally up to you here. Not one piece of gear will be the same with this option. Moving on, let's take a look at soul shields. Firstly, what is a soul shield? Think of soul shields as a pizza. Each slice has its own attribute, and you need a full pizza in order to get set bonuses. There is different types of soul shields, so one might be a cheese pizza, while another one might be a pepperoni pizza. The pepperoni pizza might give you a damage bonus, while the cheese pizza gives you defense or experience or critical damage increase. It varies depending on the soul shield or pizza that you go with. There is various different soul shields, and you want to try to go for a full set depending on what you're going for. These soul shields can also be reinforced from the forge. Ascending a soul shield increases its already given base stats. So if your soul shield gives HP and defense, every time you level it up, it increases those stats. Upon acquiring a full set of your cheese pizza soul shield set, you unlock set bonuses as well. So you want to go for a full set as well as reinforcing these soul shields. The max level for a soul shield is level 30. In order to ascend a soul shield, you can use soul shields of the same shape as the material. It does not have to be the same soul shield, just the same piece of the pizza. So soul shields that are used as material for ascension are converted towards XP towards the soul shield that you fed them to, and they disappear. So if you use a soul shield of the same slice of the pizza to feed to the greater soul shield that you're keeping, you lose that soul shield. It gives experience to the piece that you're feeding it to. So that's everything about soul shields, about combat power with the forge specifically, about enhancing your gear, reforging your gear, ascending the soul shields, and the pizza. Let's move on to some quicker explanation items. Moving over to outfits. First of all, there's two different types of outfits. There's regular outfits and headgear. You can obtain one and have one of each equipped. Each piece gives a different stat bonuses and combat power. The higher the grade of these, the better the stats given. Once you collect a certain amount of outfits/headgear, you start to accumulate active bonuses, which is like set bonuses. For this example, once you've accumulated at least 8 outfits, you get additional bonuses to increase your combat power. Nothing too fancy here. You can get some of these for free from various events, and you can even craft these with material. Be sure to get as many as possible for the set bonus and additional stats. Next up, we have pets. Pets are important for more than just combat power, and that's stamina use decrease effect, which helps with stamina management. We're not going to focus on that as much as the combat power aspect, but it is very important, so make sure you maximize that for stamina consumption. A pet's stats vary depending on the name, grade, and nickname. Grades start at white and go through purple and even orange. Pets with the same name can be given different special stats depending on their nicknames. Pro tip, never let your pet pod get to 0% as you will lose stats and buffs if this happens. Be sure to keep your pets happy and feed them. So if you're out, in the world and you notice that your combat power went down, be sure to go check your pet. You probably haven't fed them in a little while, and you will get that combat power back as soon as you feed them. Pets can be upgraded to better quality from the upgrade menu. You can select 3 to 6 pets. There is a chance to get a higher grade pet the more pets you select, so try to go for 6 when possible. Pets that are used as upgrade material will be consumed to get 1 pet. In order to upgrade a pet, you need 3 to 6 pets of the same grade. If you have 2 pets but want to change the special option from another pet, you can do that from the Fuse tab. This helps to tweak the stats and special options of the pets you currently have. This again helps to tailor your character to you and your specific setup, whatever it is you may be going for. Next, we have skills and passive skills. I'm not going to focus on specific skills, instead focus on how to level them and their importance to combat power. In order to level up a skill and passive skills, you will need essence and silver. Upon leveling a skill, it increases your overall combat power depending on the skill itself. Some skills get different attributes based on the variant selected. You can change these variants to change your play style. Passive skills are unlocked upon reaching specific character levels. The passive menu unlocks at level 20. Again, additional ones unlock at 50, 100, 150, and 200. Each of these passive skills has 20 levels to it, offering a lot of additional combat power opportunities here. They do have prerequisites and are activated immediately upon being learned. Next, we have skill badges. Skill badges can increase skill stats or add various effects. Skill badges can be used from level 1. Up to 2 types of skill badges can be equipped, 6 in total. Skill badges have their own unique and additional options, and can apply additional skill reforge options, again, allowing full customization of your character's attributes. Each skill badge has specialized stats based on whether it's attack, defense, or support. The stats of skill badges are different depending on the grade, name, and nickname of the badge, each having their own icon. Skill badge has equipped bonuses as well. Each skill badge has its own unique and additional options, as the skill reforge option can be applied. Each skill badge can be changed through the upgrade. Attack, power, defense, and movement speed change based on the skill badge additional options. Next, we have Contribution, which is similar to Knowledge. Contribution can offer some serious combat power increases and is recommended to complete the contribution for each territory to attain max rewards. You can acquire stats depending on your reputation rank. Areas are divided into continents and specific areas. If you complete all missions in a specific area within a continent, you will be able to claim the continent's reputation completion reward. Be sure to check this tab out, each area, and complete these when possible. Best to do as you're going through the main story quest to gain max experience gains as well, because if you get too far ahead, then when you go back and kill those, you won't get as much experience. Next, we have Codex. Codex gives combat power increases based off of your collections. You want to collect weapons, accessories, soul shields, pets, skill badges, fishing rods, and gems. Upon completion of each of these categories and grades, you unlock additional stats. So there's grades for each of these as well. You want to attempt to collect as many of these as possible, as they're permanent combat power increases, which can help to add your overall character strength. Attempt to collect as many of these as possible, as these are permanent combat power increases, which can help to add to your overall character strength. Next, we have Gems. Gems are items that can be socketed to pieces of equipment to increase their stats. Gems become available once you complete Act 1, Chapter 35. Equipping gems applies stats to the equipment. Gems can acquire additional stats based on the equipment enhancement level. The same gem at a +5 weapon versus a +20 weapon will have different stats when equipped. The type of gem determines the different options applied to the equipment. A gem's grade and color determines its options. Gem grades are as follows: normal, refined, superior, radiant superior, heroic, radiant heroic, and legendary. Gems also have different options depending on their color. Reference the graph here, as I'm not going to go through each of them. Again, complete customization of your character depending on what you're going for. Varying number of gems can be equipped depending on the grade of the equipment. You can reference the graph here for the fixed slot, rainbow slots, and total for each different equipment grade rank. You can upgrade gems. 3 to 6 gems of the same grade are required. Again, the more gems you use, the higher your chance for success are. Lastly, we have Hongmoon Arts. Hongmoon Arts is content where you can increase your character stats. It is available once your character reaches level 100. Hongmoon Arts increases character stats permanently. It has attack and defense type based stats. Hongmoon Arts has volumes 1 and 2. Volume 2 is available after Hongmoon level 1 is completed. Hongmoon Volume 1 has 5 chapters and Volume 2 has 11 chapters. Each stat needs different types of energy: Hongmoon energy, blue energy, or red energy. Reach max levels to unlock the next stat. Get the last stat in a chapter to unlock the next chapter. You can choose your own path between mastering all stats or skipping the middle and moving on to the next chapter. Stats requiring different energy types. Reference the following chart for different energies here. It does also tell you this in the game. You can obtain energy from hunting monsters in the training ground. Energy items can also be purchased from exchange merchants at Yahara's Mirage in Zaiwei South District. That is a lot to chew on, and like I said, I will timestamp all of these in case you want to come back later for a specific topic. I hope this helps you increase your overall combat power in Blade Soul so you can show it off to your mom. If you found this useful, be sure to help me out and smash that like button, and think about subscribing if you haven't already. If you have any additional tips you'd like to share or questions, be sure to drop them in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will see you next time.